Go and Catch a Falling Star by John Donne. We know that John Donne is a metaphysical poet during the Elizabethan era. Now, in this poem, Donne discusses a woman's character from man's point of view, or from chauvinistic aspect. Here he criticizes the common weaknesses as people or men of that society saw in a woman's character, such as fickleness, inconsistency, unfaithfulness, infidelity, promiscuity, debauchery, licentiousness. Now, all these are some negative characteristics that men of Donne's society thought to have in women. We do not, or we may not totally agree with what Donne says, because we know both men and women are fickle, inconsistent, unfaithful, licentious. Right. But here, Donne, from man's point of view, or out of his chauvinistic feelings, he presents a woman's character, as one who is fickle, unfaithful, licentious, dishonest, and so many other characteristics associated with sex. Now, let's read the poem and try to understand what Donne says. Okay. Now, what is the title? Go and Catch a Falling Star. Go and Catch a Falling Star. Now, in this poem, Donne names some 8 impossible activities for the listeners or to the readers. And these impossible activities are possible, but you cannot find a faithful woman, a virtuous woman, a woman with great fidelity. That is his argument. Okay, let's read the poem. Go and catch a falling star. Now, that is the first imperative command the poet gives the reader. Now, we know falling stars. Now, in the night, starry sky, we can see stars fall from heaven. Even catching this falling star is possible. Falling star. And get with child, a mandrake root. Mandrake root is some sort of yams, something like, imagine potatoes. Now, what is this visual image? I will show you a picture to understand, to have a good visual image of this mandrake root, because these mandrake roots have the same appearance as a human body. Now you can see in this screen, the second picture. First one is the falling star. That is that visual image. Second one is the mandrake root. Now you can see these mandrake roots in Ayurvedic or in other ancient medical practices. It is used to increase sexual desires, right? Aphrodisiac qualities are there. Therefore, now even this picture looks like a human figure. Now poet says, get with the child. What is the idea of get with the child? You can impregnate. You can impregnate. Now, mandrake root taken as a woman, you can give that woman a child. That is impossible task, but that can also be done, finding a faithful, good woman. That is his argument. Tell me where all the past years, time, past years means time. Now our time has disappeared. Now we live in the present time. Now poet challenges, find out where the past years have gone. Oh, who cleft the devil's foot. Now devil's foot is another image. Now it is associated with the devil of Christianity. They believe the devil has a foot like a horse foot or a hoof, something like hoof. Now hoof is divided into two parts. Now for challenges, you can find out who divided the devil's foot. Fourth imperative, commands, and teach me. You can even teach me to hear mermaid singing. Now mermaid singing, an auditory image, mermaid singing. Now actually mermaid is a mythical creature living in the sea, half woman, half fish. The bust of the body is a woman's body, and the other part of the body is like that of a fish. Now, actually, this idea comes from, the ancient Greek poet Homer. Homer composed an epic poem called Odyssey. Now, Odysseus is a hero. Odysseus takes an epic journey through the sea after he's coming from the battle at that famous city, you know, where Helen lived, Troy. When he comes from that Troy, he and his sailors meets the sirens. They were called sirens. Now you can see in this third picture, they were actually mythical creatures. Even in modern world, we have not found them. But in Odysseus, in Journey, Homer says they meet these sirens. They can sing sweetly, very beautifully. And the sailors who are attracted to these songs, they are destined to be destroyed their lives, because these mermaids are regarded as witches who can lure men into their desirous satisfaction. Now, that is the historical allusion to this mermaid singing. You can even find these sirens, poet suggests, but you cannot find a good woman. That is the idea. Or keep of envy stingy. Now, envy is jealousy. Jealousy is personified here. Personified in stingy means attack. Now, you can keep away from developing envy or jealousy in your heart. That is also possible. And also you can find what wind, what natural event or natural power, wind means that power, serves to advance an honest mind, how to find an honest person in this world. But you cannot find a virtuous woman. That is his argument. Now he further says, if thou beest, here in modern English, it means if you are. If you are, that is the idea of this phrase in modern English. If you are born to strange sights, if you are man, if you are born to see strange scenes, sights, if you have some power to see some strange things with your eyes, especially things invisible to see, things that we cannot see with our naked eye, but if you have that power to see the invisible, right, you can see these invisible things right 10,000 days and nights. Now, poet says, with that capacity or ability of seeing the invisible, you can ride, you can take a journey 10,000 days and nights, a long journey, at least 27 years, 6 years, till the age Snow White, till the age Snow White hairs. Now, what is Snow White hairs? Until you come to your middle age. Now, your head grows white hairs, gray hairs. When you become a matured man, when you reach that maturity, until you have your gray hair, then after that journey, when thou returns, when you return, you will tell me all strange wonders, all strange things that befell thee, but that you met. Thee means you, that befell, met or encountered. Befell means you experience, and swear and you will swear, definitely you will say, nowhere lives a woman true and fair. This is the key theme, main idea of this poem. What is the main idea? Nowhere lives a woman true and fair. True, honest, faithful, consistent woman. You will never find. You will never find. Even after 20 years long journey, until you work till your middle age, from your youthful life to middle age, you will never find a true woman. True woman, right? If you are a girl listening to this poem, don't get upset. This is poetry, right? Now we know both men and women are unfaithful sometimes, inconsistent sometimes, licentious sometimes, right? Dishonest, right? But this is only a poem. But still, in modern society, you find both men and women of this type. There is that truth. Now, poet finally says, and swear, you will promise, you will definitely, you will say, nowhere lives a woman true and fair. Then there is another conditional. Now, you know, these are conditional type sentences. There is another conditional type command imperative. If thou findest one, if you find a woman, let me know, the poet suggests. If you find such a good woman, virtuous woman, faithful woman in your journey, let me know, please inform me. Please inform me. Such a pilgrimage was sweet. Your journey, pilgrimage means journey, was successful, sweet, effective. Because you go on a journey finding a good woman, virtuous woman, and finally you find one. And if you find one, please inform me. What is the poet's idea, implication? He implies that you will never find such a woman even after a long journey. It is just a waste of time. Waste of time. Don't even try it. That is the implication. Don't even try it. It is useless. Yet do not know. You do not. I would not go, though at next door we might meet. Even at next door, there might be maybe a good virtuous woman. But I would not go there because why? Though she were true when you met her, when you met that woman, right? When you met that woman, she was true, faithful, honest, virtuous, but you know, at last when you write your letter to me, yet she, during that little time, she may change. She may become unfaithful, will be false. False. False means unfaithful. She will be unfaithful. Ere I came. Ere means before. Before I go there to meet that woman, she will be living with, she would have lived with 2 or 3 men. 2 or 3 men. It's a very, very ruthless criticism on woman's character, right? Because during Elizabethan era, men highly believed that beautiful women are seriously promiscuous, sexually liberal. They have no moral qualities. They are immoral in sexual matters, especially beautiful women. It is this idea that John Donne presents here. Idea of that society. Man's idea about women. Man's idea about women. There must have been one or many other reasons for the poet to write this poem. But as general common sense readers, we know that both men and women are promiscuous, even in modern society. This poem is one-sided, written from male chauvinism. You know, male chauvinism, all male, they think they are the virtuous people. They are the most talented, skillful people. They have a great pride about their male power. They think they are the superior creatures and women are inferior creatures. It is from that point of view Donne composes this poem. Therefore, it's a ruthless, one-sided male criticism on women's character, right? Now, that is the simple idea of this poem. You read it several times and try to understand John Donne's criticism on women. The simple idea is this: you can try many impossible things and you can even make them possible, but you will never find a virtuous woman, faithful woman. That is the most impossible thing in this world. He generalizes all women are of the same caliber, same type. All women are of the same caliber, same type, same character. Right. Now, that is the simple idea of this poem, Go and Catch a Falling Star by John Donne.